Hey everybody, let's get on the fourth part of third day. So, have you ever met with the people who is how acrimonious or something like that? If you haven't met with that person, then what can I say, guys? You must have met, and I must have to discuss it all the time. And it's something you must have some controversy and debate between two partners and the two people and persons, and that all the perspectives and perceptions and viewpoints perspectives might must be like how antithetical, because if there isn't anything like that, in that case nobody would ever could say. But what I'm talking about, the thing which are really how antithetical, and if we go through the antithetical way, even in that case we come to know both uh, positive and negative things, because one thing is just opposite what besides one. So that's it. So keep going ahead, man. you know Sometimes you have to be ascetic person. If you are ascetic person, then no one ever could stop you, man, because you are actually in the process of becoming that person. And I want to say that if you're not what how really glorious person or something like that, if you nobody gonna care, man. So you have to uh, nobody gonna care, and you won't even care about it, because you know the reality. And if you come to become that glorious person, nobody cares, and you mustn't have to be care on anyone's matters, because you are free from everything. And but you mustn't have to feel like you don't have any responsibilities and what obligations and duties that you have to what uh, you have to do with times, man. And keep going, improving, keep improving. Only in that case you're gonna successful in life, and otherwise you fail. So I want to say you and recommend you that never ever feel like even something is really compendious, but that has really brief meaning, but it's still even it's incomplete. But we come to get the what full knowledge and the informations. So what we need, accept it. We don't need anything, accept it. So the whatever we need, we come to get, and that's enough, man. you know so sometimes we come to ban on ahead of other people, but bannering ahead of other people is really a sentence and the feature and characteristics of a what as in 9%. We mustn't have, if you come to express your sadness and the deep, any kind of problem with the people, accept the people understanding all of accept that person. All the people come to say you for the person is to share sharing the personal problems over here. In that case, people come to say for the people, you it is better if you come to die, man. So in that case, instead of working as a therapist, they come to say you it is better to go ahead. And so in this case, you feel like somehow you come to convalesce. See, otherwise you and afterward you come to know the reality, what actually was behind. So that's it. So if you are in the process of imitating other people, so that is also a good process to what to lead and to uh, make someone's better, because you are actually letting that person the process what the meaning of this life, how we actually have to be with times. We have to keep changing ourselves with times. So if we can't change, then we will fail even in life, man. So what I have to express over here, that whatever is ahead of you, we mustn't have to treat ahead of other people. We have our mentality, we have our hands and legs and our eyes, we have our organs, and we can work. So instead of making excuses, you have to go ahead, you know. So keep going ahead, man. No matter what other people think about you, the only thing is that matters that your career, your success, so only in that case you're gonna be a successful person. Otherwise people not gonna exhort you. But even in that case you have to exert yourself and have to go ahead. Only in that case there is only your success. There is high what there is in your success is invisible, and your career But the door of your career is locked over here. But if you come to be a disciplined person and you are actually working over your career, and all you can even unlock this um, again and next time. So that's it. So what do you mean by the acquisition precept without acting? So you gonna would you like to acquisition on at any matter? You mustn't have to. Actually we have to know the reality and we have to go ahead. Without knowing the reality, we mustn't have to go ahead. You know, because if you are not knowing the meaning of that, the initiation of that activities and the program, then how can you acquisition? You mustn't have to. And what you have to synthesize your journey, your career, your own struggling life, your solitary journey. So you're gonna feel all these things in the real life, but one thing you mustn't have to forget that you have no options, man. You're only a one person, and once you die, your existence will no more. So before dying, you have to do something better, even for your career and for the family, for the society. You know, so that can other people come to say you that he had done, he had contributed a lot for the society, for the community, for the nations. So you have to be that person. Even I'm not going to be, but you can become man because you have that awareness and that level of discipline you are maintaining. So I recommend you guys to go ahead, no matter what is actually happening ahead. But we are not over here to condone. You know, if you come to accept bad habits without arguing behavior, that's actually gonna ruin. That's completely gonna ruin your life, man. So I recommend you not to fall in all these kinds of activities. You know, because I'm here to direct you towards positivity, or even that is really banal. But we're not letting it become that kind of things. You know, we're over here to become that kind of risky person. Even we are over here in that case, but we will imagine and remember that we're actually talking about risky things, but we don't know anything. But what can I do at this time? We'll stay calm, positive, and not offensive, and only in that case we can able to go ahead, and that's our existence. So I want to say you guys that never ever feel like you haven't done anything positive in your life. Once you imagine and you are talking about it, in that case you're gonna fail. But if once you come to see yourself and you have a positive perspective towards your career, you're gonna success. Because you know the value of your presence and all the eternal meanings you're gonna know. So I'm gonna purchase yourself and your career. Only in that case you're gonna successful. Otherwise you fail, man. So I'm actually ruminating all these things over here. But one thing I'm never gonna forget that nobody is over here for me, and nobody will be for you, man. So I recommend you guys never ever feel like that. If somebody is with you or something like that, nobody's over here for you and for me. We are we are the supporter of ourselves. So we keep going ahead towards positivity, towards our hard work, passion. Be compassionate with your work. Only in that case you're gonna successful in life. Otherwise you will fail. So there is no existence. We won't have any existence anymore. So that's why keep going ahead, man. No matter whatever you have, But one thing you have to remember that nobody's like a best person like you are. So I wanna say that even you are gonna feel you are having through a daunting way or whatever is around you, but you have to remember even that is really how capricate or something like that, but you are not taking about care about it. You are over here not to disavow your duties and obligations. Whatever you have to fulfill at once, but nobody's caring about that kind of things, and they're just feeling it like they are taking and assuming it's just like how it's just normal. We have to stay in a comfort zone. Then who cares about your career, man? Nobody's gonna care about